You've probably heard someone say, "Wow, you're really smart." And yeah, it feels great to hear that, right? But what if I told you that some of the things super intelligent people do every single day might actually seem a little strange? Weird, even. I mean, we're talking about things like talking to themselves, not getting enough sleep, avoiding small talk, and a bunch of other habits that, on the surface, look a little off, but in reality, they could be secret signs of higher intelligence. Stick with me, because today we're diving deep into the odd habits of highly intelligent people and why these quirks actually work in their favor. Number 1, talking to themselves. Yeah, you heard me right, talking to yourself. Out loud, in your head, whispering to the air, whatever it looks like. Now, before you start thinking, "Oh, am I crazy?" Hear me out. Talking to yourself isn't a sign of insanity. In fact, it might just mean you're smarter than you think. Smart people use self-talk as a tool. It's not just idle chatter. They do it to solve problems, organize their thoughts, and even calm themselves down when stress hits. It's like having a personal assistant living inside your brain, except this assistant never asks for a coffee break. There's even a saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, talk to yourself seriously. Next time you catch yourself muttering, "Okay, what's the next step?" while working on a project, congratulations. You're literally doing what the smartest minds do every day. Number 2, overthinking. Oh, yes, the curse and blessing of intelligence. Overthinking is a pain, right? But for intelligent people, it's actually a superpower. Why? Because their brains are wired to spot patterns, make connections, and search for better solutions. While it might annoy your friends, or even drive you a little crazy when you replay tiny details over and over in your head, here's the thing: it's your brain working overtime, trying to improve every single action you take. They don't just do things, they think deeply about every single choice, every single move. So, if you've ever spent 5 minutes debating what to eat for dinner, or obsessing over the perfect wording for an email, remember, you might just be channeling your inner genius. Number 3, being messy on purpose. We all know that person with the chaotic desk, the piles of papers, the organized chaos vibe, right? Believe it or not, that mess might actually be a sign of intelligence. Studies show that a little clutter can spark creativity. Think about it: when your environment isn't rigidly neat, your brain is free to connect ideas in unusual ways. That chaotic desk, that scattered notebook, that's just the physical reflection of a mind working at full speed, constantly brainstorming, experimenting, and discovering. So if you thrive in a little disorder, don't sweat it. That mess might just be your creativity in action. Number 4, weird sleep patterns or not enough sleep at all. Now, here's where things get fascinating. Some of the world's smartest minds didn't stick to traditional sleep schedules. They weren't just staying up late scrolling social media, no. They had unconventional sleep patterns. Night owls, early risers, people waking up in the middle of the night with brilliant ideas, legends like Nikola Tesla and Leonardo da Vinci, famous for their unusual sleep habits. And maybe, just maybe, some of your 3 a.m. bursts of inspiration aren't insomnia, they're genius at work. Of course, don't take this as a green light to stop sleeping entirely. Sleep matters. But here's the truth: some of your most creative, innovative thoughts might happen when the rest of the world is fast asleep. Number 5, avoiding small talk like the plague. Here's a fact people don't get. Highly intelligent people hate small talk. You know, chatting about the weather, what someone had for lunch, or the latest episode of a reality show. Not their thing. Instead, they crave depth. Big ideas. Conversations that challenge them, make them think, and push them beyond the surface. Small talk. Mentally exhausting. So the next time someone seems to zone out during what you thought was friendly chit-chat, maybe they're just silently wondering, why are we talking about the weather when we could be talking about life, the universe, or even quantum physics? If you love deep conversations, you're already speaking their language. Number 6, questioning everything. Highly intelligent people don't just accept the world as it is. Rules, traditions, that's great, but why? They're constantly asking questions. Why is this like this? Could we do it differently? Is there a better way? This constant curiosity drives innovation. It's how they challenge norms, break boundaries, and create entirely new ways of thinking. So if you're the type who can't just take things at face value, congratulations, you're already on the path to genius. Number 7. Extreme sensitivity to sounds, lights, and emotions. Finally, here's something most people miss. Smart people are often more sensitive to their environment. They notice the tiniest sounds, subtle shifts in lighting, and even the subtlest emotional cues in people around them. Why? Because their brains are processing more information at once. It can be overwhelming, yes, but it also means they perceive the world on a deeper level. So next time someone calls you too sensitive, maybe you're not overreacting, you're just absorbing more of the world than most people do. So there you have it. 7 strange, seemingly odd habits that are actually hallmarks of intelligence. Talking to yourself, overthinking, embracing chaos, sleeping differently, avoiding small talk, questioning everything, and being highly sensitive. It's not about working harder or studying longer. It's about thinking differently, seeing the world differently, interacting with it in ways most people never notice. So, embrace your quirks. Because each one might just be your brain's way of saying, I'm smarter than I look. And hey, if you learned something new today, here's a little challenge. Comment below with the habit that makes you feel smarter. Who knows? You might just find out that your strange little quirks are proof that you're secretly a genius.